Pans and Pioneers. Today I'm going to be making caramel macchiato parfaits. So some of my ingredients is completely organic and some of it's not. So this is a situation where you pick your battles. And so we rarely have anything that doesn't have a lot of organic ingredients, but today we're going to splurge a little bit just because I really like the flavor of caramel macchiato. Okay, so what we first need to do is pour in 2 cups of whole milk, and you want your milk cold, ice cold. And I'm using organic milk. Okay. And then we're going to take our pudding mix. And I'm not using Jello pudding mix. I'm using a company called Royal. So if you want to try to find this one at your local store. And we're going to pour in the pudding mix on top of the milk. I'm going to put in our wire whisk, and we're going to blend this for 2 minutes on medium. Okay, we have our pudding mixture mixed thoroughly for 2 minutes. Really cold milk. Now I've got some clear solo cups, and I've just put a little bit of organic vanilla wafers in the bottom of them. Let me see if I can move this out of the way so you're able to see. I'll line my cups up here. Just put them. Let's see how many I need to do. And then I'm just going to take it and drizzle the bottoms. Pour it right over the cookies. And we have a little left, so I'm going to go make one more. Let me grab another cup. Just like 4 or 5 cookies in the bottom usually works. And these are simple and fast, and if you need to throw something, make this in the morning, and by dinner time you've got something sweet after dinner. Okay. We'll get these edges cleaned up, and I'm gonna go put them in the refrigerator and let them firm up a little bit, and then we'll start on our whipped topping. And I'm going to use organic heavy cream to do my whipped cream. So like I said, not all of this is organic, but most of it's naturally flavored. And I like this particular company. They have a variety of different flavors to choose from, and it's unlike the regular standard Jello brand. So I hope you'll be able to find it. Okay, we'll be back. I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator, and we'll be back to do the whipped cream. Okay, I'm gonna start making the whipped topping, and I've got a half a cup of confectioner's sugar, and I make my own powdered sugar, so if you want to see that video, it's in my video library. I'm just sifting it to make sure I get out any kind of lumps. And then I've got organic heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to pour half of this, a pint of it, I'm going to pour half of it into here, and we're going to start whipping it. Heavy whipping cream is delicate. You know, if you over whip it, you get butter, and we don't want that. So we're just going to whip it enough to where it's, you know, nice and frothy for whipped cream, and then I'll go out and get the pudding. So I'm going to pour, just go ahead and on low speed. I'm going to pour like half of it. I think half is good. And what I like to do is like let it mix, and then I'm going to come in here and just get the stuff on the sides and just scrape the bottom, making sure that the confectioner sugar gets into this milk, this cream, heavy cream, because we want it to dissolve. You know, you don't want your whipping cream to be gritty, so you need it to dissolve. So I'm going to go ahead and put this as high as I can get it without it splattering. And we're going to let it probably whip about 2 minutes, if not a little less. And you want to make sure your bowl is cold or a little cold. I had it in the refrigerator for a little while, and it'll go faster. So we'll be back as soon as this is all whipped up. I think we're there. Taste it. Really yummy. And what we're going to do now is, I'm going to move this over so you can see. And I'm just going to take the whipped cream and put it here on top. Like that. Do each one. My daughter stopped over and she grabbed one out of the refrigerator. She thought they were already finished. So I've got one missing because she stopped over this afternoon and she grabbed one without asking. My kids never ask. They just, when they come by our house, they just, if it's sitting in the refrigerator, it's up for grabs. So, and it didn't look like anything for a party. She won't ask me, so she just probably grabbed it. Really, a half a pint makes quite a bit, enough for at least, you know, a pie. So when you buy it, you know you can at least get 2 pies out of the, you know, the whipping cream. All right, I've got 5 of the cups here. And let me see. Got the perfect amount of sugar in it, half a cup of sugar, powdered sugar. And I actually like the homemade powdered sugar better. It doesn't leave an aftertaste, so I'm just going to fill these up because we love whipped cream. So if you don't, just, you know, fill them as much as you think, but I'm just going to, everything here looks always homemade. I'm not a chef, so I just kind of go as you are. I've got some Torriani caramel, and since this is caramel macchiato, I'm going to drizzle some caramel. Okay, I'm gonna taste one. Clean spoon. Okay, so here is our caramel macchiato pudding parfaits. And you could drizzle some, you know, crushed nuts or something like that on top. My husband has a nut allergy, so we can't do that, but I'm just gonna give it a taste. I love caramel macchiato coffee, and I got a little bit of it all, I think, except for the cookie at the bottom. Oh my goodness, this is so yummy. This is great for an occasional treat. It's really hot here in Texas right now. The heat index is around 103, 104, and this is a really great way to cool off after dinner. Sit out on the porch swing and have one of these great little cups. This is probably about 400 calories, so if you're on Weight Watchers or doing something like that, this would be a treat. Not anything you want to have every day, but it's certainly something really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll enjoy us, come back and visit us next time. And I always enjoy hearing from y'all in your comments. And I really appreciate your subscription, and if there's a recipe that you'd like to see me make, I'm always up for suggestions. I'm trying to share my family recipes, not just recipes I find off the internet. I really want to share recipes that you wouldn't find anywhere else. So if that intrigues you and if that's something you're interested in, then give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Everybody have a blessed week. Thank you. Bye-bye.